everything. We have seen how much they fear social media. It is not an accident. There are some certain things that if it makes it to the social media, it is going to be out of their control. And a case like this, that means if Natasha had an ulterior motive, this is my own kind of understanding of, if she had an ulterior motive against Akpabiole, probably she would have done that. Ulterior motive means I'm going to destroy this man. I'm going to, you know what I mean, like that. And I'm going to use that as weakness to get to him. And it's easier. I'll set him up. Well, you and I don't even know what she has. She can't just wake up and make this allegation, right? So we expect her to have some level of evidence that she would be expected to present to their own committee there or the committee of the public opinion. Yeah, bring it to the court of the public opinion. It is not over yet. Here, one name, the number.
One name, the number. The great man, the lion himself.
Baba, how are you?
Well, thank God, Jerry.
Bless you.
Welcome back. We've missed you a lot, man.
I know, I've missed all of you too. It's good to be back.
Missed you a lot.
Thank you. Osita.
You come to Atlanta, so we were longing to see you. Me and
we'll have our own time there too, you know.
And anyway, welcome back.
Thank you. Osita,
please. I must commend you. I love your family. Your daughter with her so much energy.
Man, thank you. She's man, I don't know how to describe her. Like I said that sometimes I get so frustrated. Like, if I'm gonna die, she's gonna be the one to probably contribute to, you know, she gets away with a lot and she's got this audacity that I can't really explain it. I love her.
Yeah, I believe she's just like you. Mark my word.
So. Okay, female version of me. That would be wonderful. Then.
Yeah,
Thank
exactly.
You.
Anyway, you know, the first thing I would say is that do not die in their war.
Don't die in their war. Please.
Yes. Do not die in their war. All these things, trust me, is the distraction to the belief that we have. Or to the conclusion that we've already have concerning the contraption.
And it could be a huge distraction from something big that is happening that we are not yet paying attention to.
Yes. Because on a more serious note, they said the most extended movie industry in the world is Nollywood, and you won't be so surprised that what we are saying is that a producer in Nollywood is actually writing tips for them.
Right.
And they are carrying it out. Because someone who knows that she's not going to get justice, she's more informed than me when it has something to do with the evil they contribute individually to the destruction of that contraption. He knows better than I do. You will not tell me that you know that you cannot get justice in their judiciary. They used to say that judiciary is the last hope of a common man. But in Nigeria, it's the opposite, it's the reverse. It is the only judiciary that you can see in the world, and consistently they will tell you that white. They will ask you, what color is this? You say it's white. They will tell you, who told you it is white? And they will tell you that thing is not white. So she already knows that. Because if she is so much eager, determined to do something, by now we will have been seeing a lot of things flying on the social media.
That's what I expected too, but I just don't want to be like, I don't want to, it's like, I don't want to jump the gun.
Yeah, so, but we are not seeing it. And that is the reason, even this morning or yesterday night, a friend of mine called me, he wanted to say this thing, and I said, I don't want to listen to this because I've not seen enough to warrant me to talk about it. But I'm just talking about it here because of we are here as one family. So nobody is exonerating or saying what Akpabio did is right. But before I have to come down to that particular, if you have something at which a tool for me that which I will use
Give
to
me
go against
something.
this man right now, I am going to go against it because everybody knows Akpabio is always like this. The woman that he had problem with in the NDDC is a living witness. What happened
Jeez.
between him and that woman is still the same thing that has to do with harassment. But yet that man that is a predator because he couldn't defend. He never said anything concerning that woman's allegation.
He
That man
ignored her.
became,
He ignored her totally.
yeah,
When he
that
was
woman,
asked that question about her, right? He said,
yeah,
I remember, I've been looking for that video, by the way. I haven't seen it. Okay. It was asked about that woman. Is it true? And then Akpabio was like, she's just a disgruntled woman. That he never had any contact with her. And she was working in his office, the NDDC stuff then, right?
yeah,
So, and then that's it. He just downplayed it. I also have
yeah.
this,
So
see, Osita, sorry, right? I also have this personal sort of disgust for the Nigeria media. Most of the time when they bring these guys onto their TV to discuss some of these issues, you realize that they are not actually, they didn't bring them to probe them and present some counter evidence to, like you bring somebody, you invite somebody about an issue. You've not done your own investigation. But meanwhile, you bring them onto your TV only for the whole thing to be sounding like image laundering for them. Right? So
exactly.
that's a personal disgust I have for this Nigeria media. It's like they are
So
always there to shield these guys and then be more, what do you call it, be more searchlights on the victims. Have you noticed that?
yes.
Hmm.
So to buttress that fact to you that you're looking at, you ask yourself if they hijack Nigeria,
Hmm.
they hijack the judiciary. Is it the media? The
That they
media
get. Hmm.
is nothing to them because they actually foot the bills of this media company. So one way or the other, they own all these companies that you're looking at. That is the reason they are trying to destruct the mainstream media all over the world. Because if they destabilize the mainstream media, they own it. Then what kind of news are you going to hear? That is the reason I told somebody the other day. I hardly listen to, even in America here, I hardly listen to Fox News or CNN, or I only watch
Because they are
YouTube
all the
channel
different organs of propaganda. Depends on who is
propaganda.
using
Yeah.
them. Republicans,
So
Democrats, they are,
they've been,
they won't give you the
yeah,
balanced report. I get you.
they've been hijacked. So that is the same thing you see in Nigeria. No media group is willing to say the truth. They don't even speak the fact, how much more saying the truth or answering the truthful question that they will say that, oh, this question is truth to power. None of them does that. So that's the reason I am not blaming her for fighting back. But if she has to fight back, let her bring some
Must be
proof to
total.
us so that people can support her. But if she can't bring that truth, I am sorry. Let's not even talk about it. And let us face what we are facing. What are we facing? We have seen it. This country, that country, Nigeria, is irredeemable. The only solution to that country is to break it off. It's irredeemable. Nobody can get justice for anything. Because even
It keeps
within
getting
their ranks,
worse.
yeah, within their ranks, even the lesser evil among within their ranks can't even get justice within their own rank, can't even get justice. And it brings me to the fact that we're talking about the Labour Party members in the National Assembly. Believe me, those ones that you are calling Labour members, none of them campaigned. They only rode on the back of P2B, and people
Unfortunately.
voted for them. Nobody knows them. Nobody knows their capacity. Those ones too, it's not because of his Labour Party. They are criminals there too, waiting for their
And
own
some of
turn.
them too, by the way, Osita, if you don't forget, some of them who became Labour Party representatives, they became so because they couldn't secure PDP APC ticket. Remember?
Exactly.
Some of them
So that
had to
was
run
what
for
happened.
that Labour Party that
Because
moment, join the obedient movement because
yeah, if you
they
go and
couldn't.
look at if you go and look at most of their acceptance speech of all of them, they were still letting you understand that they never believed that they were going to be voted in.
No. Hmm.
So those people are not tested. None of them, nobody saw them campaign or asked them question anywhere. None of them went to campaign anything. Some of them didn't even do one single campaign, but at the end of the day, they won. So just because of the party, because of P2B was there. So what we all are trying to say is that I will just advise us, let us not fight over their own matter, please. Thank you very much, my
God
brother.
bless you.
God bless you.
Thank you too. Okay, you stay safe, Baba. Good to hear from you. All right. So I have CA from Atlanta on the line. CA, how you doing, sir?
Atlanta, yeah.
That's CA from Atlanta.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah.
Thank you.
It is exactly 5:55 p.m. Sunny, cool day in Atlanta.
5:55 p.m. Brilliant. Did you say cold?
Cold, but sunny. You know how it is. It's sunny, but it's cold too. Not too cold though.
I get you.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks so much for calling in. Okay, please.
Thank you and welcome back. Next time, like Osita said, we'll host in Atlanta by the grace of God.
Amen to that, and it shall be this year, inshallah.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. So you can see what is happening in Nigeria. You can see the bunch of. I'm sorry to use these words, please. You can see the bunch of idiots we have in the house. You can see the caliber, and when people talk, when you talk on your program, some idiots will be saying that Mayagu, you are too pessimistic, blah 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 blah. Because we already know where the country is headed and where the country is right now. We already know. But what baffles me is those people that still believe that the country will be better. I don't know what gives them that impression. Look at the presidency, gone. Judiciary, gone. House of Reps, Senate, gone. The legislative arm is gone. So what is left?
Nothing. The military
this is a country
compromised.
This is a country where if I have more money than you, if I have more money than you, and you talk to me anyhow, I'll go and lock you up.
That's it.
I'll lock you up. Nothing happens. So we have a country where a big man can lock a poor man up. We have a country where the legislature will not investigate anything and suspend anybody they want to suspend.
But they will start acting based on their own feelings.
Yes. We have a country where elections are not held and winners are declared. We have a country where the judiciary will give ridiculous judgments. Ridiculous judgment. A man that not contest election is the Senate president.
Today.
A man that came fourth in an election is the governor of a state.
That's right.
So tell me, with all this that is happening, tell me how any reasonable person, any sane person, will still believe in that contraption called Nigeria. Tell me, Mayogu, how anybody, any right-thinking person, listen to this program. Now, I'm talking to everybody listen to this program. I'm talking to everybody listen to this program today. That ask yourself that question. If you still believe that things are going to get better in Nigeria. I'm above 50 years. I'm above 50 years old now. I have been watching what's happening in Nigeria since I was a kid till now. And people still believe it's going to be better. Better when? My father is dead. My father is one of those that believe that Nigeria is going to be better. He's dead right now. And we still have those coming from behind me talking about, no, if we have to make sure our electoral laws, which electoral laws are you talking about?
Laws.
Which electoral law are you talking about? No, it can be good if you can get good electoral laws. If you can get this. Who is going to make the laws? Who's going to implement the laws?
Implement it. Ooh.
And I see young people still echo such sentiments, such fallacy as sentiments. That no, the country can be good if we can put our electoral act together. If we can do this together. In which country? That's what I'm asking. Which country are you talking about all this stuff? Michael, I'm so angry. I'm sorry to be shouting and using this file. It's just unbelievable. How people just sit down and think that the country will be okay. And when you talk, they criticize you. When Dangote refinery was coming, you told us what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen. They were saying, no. What's happening today? They bring out student loan. You told them it's not going to work. What's happening today?
Because there's no sincerity in all of these things. You cannot be using propaganda, right? Propaganda to run things, and you channel your energy into using propaganda on what ordinarily should do his own talking. It should do his own publicity itself. You have student loan or whatever you call it, right?
Babangida is writing a book. Babangida is writing a book. and people are clapping. I remember then, at dollar time, people lost their lives trying to escape to Lagos. It was almost like there was going to be a war.
Yep.
People died.
Yep.
And this man is coming now to launch a book, and people are clapping and buying the books.
Yeah, now
You can see the clique of people that we have as leaders. Look at all the leaders we have. Let's say democratic. Let's forget that idiot Buhari as a military man. Okay, let's just start from that. Look at Buhari was the military. Babangida, Abacha, Shehu Shagari. Just let me look at Buhari. Look at the whole of the kind of caliber of people we have as president and the head of state. They expect Nigeria to be good. You should know where Nigeria is because of those people. Thank you, Mayogo.
God bless you. See, you have a good one, okay? I have another caller, but just before we take that, our time is now fast spent. Sorry that I had to use about 15 minutes from the calling time in my own presentation. So I may give that back, okay? But I want to remind us, the viewers, listen, we are going to be rounding it up in another maybe few minutes. So if you haven't really liked this broadcast, I urge you to please do, okay? If you haven't subscribed onto Mayegun's Diary Politico again, I also urge you to. And then let's hear from Adeola. Adeola, brother.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
But we did very okay, very quick one. Just say I just go
for it.
No long thing. About that contraption is a joke. It's a big joke. It's a gift that keeps giving.
Yes.
It's a gift that keeps giving. Just watching the NAS proceedings just confirms everything. And it's nightmarish watching those things. It's nightmarish. Whereby men gang up. And you can't even see anything that they are doing. No visible change.
No.
And you can't expect a visible change from a float contraction without any legitimate constitution backing them. No election, just declare. Your former caller said, you just declare winners. Declare winners.
Yep. And if you're not comfortable with it, go to court.
Go to court. And that's a long see. At the end of the day, my goal, the part that I really, really feel sad, about is the youth. Is the unemployed youth, is able-bodied men with brains, that opportunity. Those are the key, key points. Because after all has been said and done, it's not good for people to be without opportunity, Michael.
I know.
So many years ago, I peered into Lagos State skills reports, and there wasn't any real attempt to empower people. There wasn't any real attempt. I looked at Lagos State skills report, different local governments, to see what they were doing, how much they were spending, how many people they were empowering. And I saw that.
Is that what people call the HDI, Human Development Index, or something like that?
Human Development Index, it's a driver that shows any economy is improving. Forget GDP.
It's
GDP
going to actually have a real progress or just movement without motion.
Exactly. So HDI, Human Development Index, is the real driver of change, not GDP. GDP is the aggregation of all the economic activities that goes on in a country for a particular point in time, after some adjustments have been made. But the real driver is social. It looks at social disharmony. It looks at social disharmony. Looks at how happy or how good or how optimistic you are about the future. Human Development Index. Those are the things that really, really drives an economy, that tells you the trajectory and the pattern that they are going towards. Happiness index. But underneath those things is the training, human capital development. When I saw Lagos State skills reports, they were single digit training of people, not double digit or triple digit. No, and those are the things that drives an economy. That drives an economy. So this government has told us times without number, they are unable to do that, Michael. And for me, it's a ticking time bomb.
I mean,
We
it
are
is enough
sitting on
to
the
let you know that
it's
if
enough.
you are telling
It's
people that
enough.
there is no future for this place, you have the stats, you have the data to back what you are saying up. And if things remain this way, your own position will remain valid forever. There is no future.